bum 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 bum. Wow, it took 2 years to basically finish this thing. We're already almost down to no more requests, so I'm gonna have to refill that for next JetFuelled Christmas, huh? Okay, don't know what this means, but I guess I'll just run through all of them. So here we go, another compilation running through a ton of movies. Okay, let's be real with each other for a bit. I think everyone knows who the Grinch is, am I right? I mean, that guy over there gets what I mean.
Santa's coming to town!
Oh yeah, he's here every Wednesday on holidays. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is the Grinch is one of those faces of Christmas. If you go to the store, if you go anywhere during the holiday season, you're gonna see nothing but Grinch memorabilia and stock and just everywhere. I mean, for Christ's sakes, they, out of the blue, this month are offering a Grinch meal at McDonald's. Now, I don't know what a Grinch meal is or why the hell it comes with socks, but I am going to devour it all in one gulp as much as I can because I want to. And I might eat the socks too. We don't know where it'll go. Let's give me time, all right? All right? Like, I take things slowly, all right? I take my time. But with that in mind, we got to talk about the Grinch movies. And yes, you know, it used to be just one. Then it was 2, then thanks to Illumination it's 3, and now Illumination's threatening to make a Cat in the Hat movie, and I am terrified because the one with Mike Myers is already a classic. But without further ado, let's talk about the Grinch movies. Once again, just like Frosty, we're going to go through 3 Grinch movies I know, and then rank them by the end. So the first one, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, starring Boris Karloff. This one's a classic. This one, everyone knows. This is one of those things where I'm not even going to break down or anything. You guys know the story. I don't need to explain to you what the story of the Grinch is. And if you haven't, for some reason, seen this original classic or something. Anyways, so this one was a classic made years ago by the great Chuck, who was known for a lot of Looney Tunes shorts. And voiced by the legend himself, known for playing the monster in Frankenstein, Boris Karloff. Voicing the narrator and playing the Grinch, doing an amazing job in creating one of the most classic characters of all time with his performance. Dude, it's just great. Whenever I see this movie, I always do this. Every year, I wait till Christmas Eve, and right when the family comes together to eat on Christmas Eve, that's when I put this on. I always start Christmas Eve with this special first, and then we go down the list of Christmas specials. Always start with this one, because it's just that classic. It's one of those things where you need to make it part of your holidays, or else you are going to end up bursting a blood vessel from realizing you messed up somehow. And I ain't going back. So yes, I love the Grinch special. It's so well done. It's fun. It's wild. You end up wanting to lose it. Like, it's great. I love it. I know you guys must love it too. And I cannot wait to go goo goo gaga when I watch it this year. So now we're going to get to the other ones.
Mistletoe. Now pucker up and kiss it, Who Bill!
Yeah, the Jim Carrey Grinch one. This one came out when I was a little kid, and I even got it as a gift on tape, and I watched it. I don't hate it. I think it's fine. Is it great? No. Is it like an amazing movie? Not really. This is one where, unlike the Cat in the Hat, I can't defend it that much, because for some reason they make the tone and everything in this movie so dark. It's the original story of Grinch, but like they designed it with like steam and factories and like old like musky people that like literally all the Who people look like really freaky and they look weird and I don't like them. And it's just it feels like I'm watching a ton of workers in a factory mine just stumbling to try to celebrate Christmas as they're too stupid to even know what Christmas is. And then you have Jim Carrey just being a much more vulgar person of Grinch, which I'll be honest, Jim Carrey is the only thing in this movie that's not bad. I like Grinch in this. I like the weird and vulgar thing he is. I like how he does stuff. He is fine. Grinch is the only thing in this movie that's not a problem. But everything else that surrounds him and the way they choose to tell the story and the weird as hell messed up way they tell his origin story, it just felt much. It felt like this movie was made out of more anger towards the holidays and more confusion, which from reports I hear it might have. But it's just fine. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. I'd rather watch the original any day.
Oh, thanks, mister. Hey.
And now we come to Illumination's Hat in the Ring. Illumination then out of the blue signed an exclusivity deal from Universal to make all Dr. Seuss books Illumination films now, starting with the Lorax, then to the Grinch. All I'll say is this movie did not come out on Christmas or even the month of Christmas, so that was already, I don't know why it didn't come out then. That's like prime time. I would have watched it if it came out then, but I just waited. And this movie isn't bad. I don't hate it. I actually think it's beautifully animated. The characters are actually done way better here than the other ones, but it also is lacking. It feels too cheesy. It feels too to the point, if you know what I mean. In this version of the story, no one hates the Grinch or acts weird towards him. I mean, he literally has a neighbor that lives right beside his cave that treats him like a friend and hangs out with him no problem. There's not much reason for him to do these things or any reason for him to hate it so much, but I do prefer what they do in the middle. I'm not going to spoil it here because it's one of those things I actually think is good enough for you to watch, but they do have a scene where they give you an origin story about why he's the way he is and why he's Christmas, and I won't lie, out of all the movies, this one does it the best. The Illumination version has a really beautiful, heartwarming, and sad version about why he hates it, and when you see that, it's more understandable why he hates it than the Jim Carrey one. And I will give them credit. They nail the origin story. They make you care about the Grinch more there, and it's more beautifully told here. But then you have the typical just, oh, it's the cheesy, silly daughter and her friends that are very, over the top and silly, and it's the usual single mom that we have in every single movie, which I'm not complaining. I mean, relatability, but it's just by the numbers. It's very cutesy. It's by the numbers. Any kid will like it, but I think it's okay. So, if I had to rate these movies, number one will always be the original. It's just way too, like with Frosty, way too classic to really not put number one. The Illumination one's second. I actually love it. And then the Jim Carrey one's down here. Like I said, not horrible, but nowhere near the passion or level for the holidays that these two have. So, yeah. Get that holiday food ready, get ready for Christmas Eve, and pop this in when you want. I think it's a great way to end off your holiday season. So, without further ado, everybody, I want to thank you so much for watching the 12 Days of JetFuelled Christmas this year. It was done more simpler, like with Ghoulish Gallery, and rushed to get it to you guys, so that way we could still have a nice holiday thing to look at with each other. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas. Or, to those inclined, a very happy holiday, to whatever holiday it is you celebrate. Hope you guys have a great holiday, a Merry Christmas. And remember, get together with family, hold those you love close, and let them know that on this time of year, it's about forgiveness and holding each other. Christmas isn't about the holiday glow or all the presents. It's about the people we hold dear and the messages we share. It's about those we love, and those we'll always be there for. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and... Okay, I think the snowplow just rammed into this cabin. I gotta run before I'm blamed for the foot for the bill. So, yeah, see ya.